You ever get to the end of the day and feel like you've been busy the whole time, but somehow didn't really get anything done? Like you were running in circles, hopping from one thing to the next, but your to-do list just kept getting longer? If that sounds familiar, you're definitely not alone. Most of us, especially once we hit our 30s and beyond, are juggling a lot. Work, family, errands, health goals, maybe even caring for others. And it's easy to feel like there just aren't enough hours in the day. But what if I told you the real problem isn't how many hours you have, it's how you use them? Today, I want to let you in on a little-known secret that's transformed the way I work and live. Batching tasks. It's simple, it's powerful, and it can seriously boost your efficiency without making your life feel like a never-ending checklist. In fact, it can bring a real sense of calm and control to your day, something we could all use more of. So in this video, we're going to talk about what batching tasks really means, why it works so well, especially as we get older, and how you can start using it today to feel less scattered and more accomplished. We'll break it down with real-life examples and tips that are actually doable, nothing overwhelming or complicated. Now, I want to encourage you to stick with me all the way through this video, because every single habit I'm sharing today is like a stepping stone. And the real magic only happens when you stay for the whole journey. So settle in, stay with me right to the end, and let's walk this path to a stronger, longer life together. Let's start by getting clear on what batching even is. Simply put, batching is when you group similar tasks together and knock them out in one focused chunk of time. Think about how a bakery doesn't bake one muffin, then switch to one cupcake, then make a loaf of bread, then go back to muffins. That would be chaos. Instead, they bake all the muffins at once, all the cupcakes at once, and so on. Because doing similar things together saves time, energy, and mental effort. The same idea works in your daily life. Let's say you're checking your email 10 times a day, responding here and there between other tasks. That constant switching, from email to laundry to work call to cooking to back to email, is mentally exhausting. Instead, what if you checked and responded to emails just twice a day? Once in the morning, once in the afternoon? You'd be amazed how much brain space that frees up, and how much faster it feels to get through your messages when you're in that focused zone. Now think about errands. If you're running to the store today, the post office tomorrow, and the pharmacy the next day, that's a lot of time in the car, time spent getting ready, and energy lost switching gears. But if you batch all those errands into one morning or afternoon, boom, you've just gained back hours in your week. And probably a lot of patience too. Another area where batching shines is meal prep. I know planning meals can feel like a chore, especially if you're trying to eat healthier. But imagine spending just 1 hour on Sunday chopping veggies, cooking a few proteins, and setting up your meals for the week. Instead of stressing over dinner every night, you're walking into the kitchen with a plan and ingredients already prepped. You're not just saving time. You're also making better choices and reducing that daily decision fatigue that wears us all down. And here's the thing. Batching doesn't have to be perfect. You don't need color-coded calendars or fancy planners. It's about intention. It's about saying, I'm going to group these things together so I can give them my full focus and then move on. If you truly believe that God gives us the strength to care for the body He blessed us with, and you believe in the power of helping others, then go ahead. Hit that subscribe button and give this video a big thumbs up. When you do, you're not just supporting this channel, you're spreading hope and health to countless others who might be feeling weak, lonely, or unsure where to start. Your simple click could be the reason someone else finds the strength to take control of their health today. Now, isn't that a beautiful way to make a difference? All right. Now that we've talked about what batching is and how it can change the way you handle emails, errands, and meals, let's keep going. Because once you get the hang of it, this habit can stretch into other parts of your life too. And one of the first places it can really make a difference is your home. Let's talk about cleaning. Something we all have to do, but most of us dread. It's tempting to pick up here and there throughout the day, maybe wipe the counter now, vacuum later, fold laundry in between everything else. But this kind of scattered approach often makes cleaning feel never-ending. You never get that satisfying feeling of being done. Now imagine this instead. You choose one block of time, maybe Saturday morning or Thursday evening, and that becomes your official cleaning batch. During that window, you do your vacuuming, dusting, dishes, whatever needs attention. You're focused, you're not distracted, and when it's over, you can fully relax knowing it's off your plate. You'll be surprised how fast it goes when you stop jumping in and out of cleaning mode all week long. The same goes for phone calls or appointments. Whether it's following up with the doctor, booking a haircut, or calling your insurance, all of those little tasks are actually big interruptions when they're sprinkled throughout your day. Try this. Keep a short list of those calls, and once or twice a week, set aside 30 minutes to make them all at once. You'll save time, you'll feel more in control, and you won't keep forgetting the same to-dos over and over. Here's a fun one, and it might surprise you, but batching can even help with your social life. Yep, really. We all want to stay in touch with people we care about, but let's be honest, texting here, calling there, replying to messages at all hours, it can start to feel overwhelming. That's why having a little connection hour once a week can be a game changer. Pour a cup of coffee or tea, sit down, and spend that time catching up with friends or family. Whether it's replying to messages, writing a birthday card, or making a quick phone call, you'll be giving those moments your full heart. And that's what makes them meaningful. Now, you might be thinking, but what if something urgent comes up? And that's a fair question. Life isn't always neat and tidy, and sometimes we do have to pivot. But here's the beauty of batching. It gives you the structure to handle the unexpected without losing your whole day to it. When your big rocks are in place, the major things that matter, the rest has more room to fall into place. And remember, batching isn't about doing more. It's about doing what matters most, with more focus and less stress. It creates margin in your day, breathing room. And once you feel that margin, even just a little, you won't want to go back to the constant juggling act that wears you out. So we've looked at batching in your home life, your errands, your calls, your connections. But it doesn't stop there, because there's one more area where batching can seriously transform your day, and that's your mental energy. That quiet, powerful resource that gets drained way faster than most of us realize. You see, every time we switch tasks, from checking emails to folding laundry to answering a text, our brain has to shift gears. And those constant gear changes, they come at a cost. It's why you can feel exhausted by noon, even if you haven't done anything physically demanding. That's where batching can truly shine, because it helps protect that mental energy. When your brain knows, hey, we're doing this right now and nothing else, it can fully engage, work more efficiently, and stay a whole lot calmer. And that calm, it spills over into every part of your day. Take your mornings, for example. Instead of jumping straight into a chaotic mix of news, social media, breakfast, and emails, try batching your first hour to focus on just one thing. Maybe it's planning your day, doing a bit of quiet reading, or getting in a quick walk. Give that first chunk of time a clear purpose. You'll be amazed how it sets the tone for everything that follows. Even things like worrying. Yes, worrying can be batched. Sounds odd, I know, but stick with me. If your mind tends to race all day with thoughts like, did I pay that bill? Or what if something goes wrong? Try setting a short worry window during your day. Seriously, give yourself 10 minutes to jot down concerns or think through challenges. And then, once that window closes, shift your focus. It gives your mind boundaries and teaches it that not everything needs to be processed right now. Over time, this helps you feel more grounded and less mentally scattered. And here's one last tip that brings it all together. Try ending your day with a short batching ritual. Just 5 to 10 minutes to review what went well, jot down tomorrow's top 3 tasks, and maybe tidy up your space. It's a small investment with a big return. You go to bed with a clear mind and wake up already a step ahead. When you start living with intention, grouping your efforts instead of spreading yourself thin, you don't just become more productive, you become more peaceful, more present, more able to enjoy the moments that matter most. So let's do a quick heart-to-heart here. You don't need to hustle harder. You don't need to do more things or fill every moment with busyness. What you do need is rhythm, focus, a way to stop the mental spinning and start living in a way that feels energizing instead of exhausting. Batching won't solve everything, but it's a powerful step in the right direction. A simple, smart habit that respects your time, honors your energy, and makes room for what matters most. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Have you ever tried batching before? Or is this a totally new idea for you? Share your thoughts or your own tips down in the comments. I read everyone, and I truly love hearing your stories. And if this video helped you, or if you believe that someone you love could benefit from just one of these ideas, then please give it a like and hit that subscribe button. When you do, you're not just supporting me, you're helping this message reach others who might be feeling burnt out, behind, or just plain tired. And maybe, just maybe, your simple click will be the spark that lights someone else's path to a better, brighter life. Here's to living with clarity, calm, and confidence. Here's to using our time with purpose. And most of all, here's to living your best life at any age.